All right. We had no suction through the carb on the right side here. Did a leak down. Well, did a compression test first, and it was pretty much inconclusive as far as left versus right. Right side here actually had more compression than left, slightly more, like 5 pounds more compression, but still misfire like crazy. Actually, not even misfire, just was not doing anything. Pulled the intake boot off and felt the carb there. Absolutely no suction to my hand here. So did a leak down on it, and expecting one of the valves to be out, but it wouldn't have been an intake valve, because if the intake valve wasn't seating, it'd be blowing standoff out the end of the carburetor. So intake valve seating, heard absolutely nothing coming out of the exhaust valve, because you'd hear that too, and air blowing out of the pipe. But dipstick, pulled the dipstick out, and it's blowing heavy through there. And we were on the gauge there, we were well over 50% leak down. So it's blowing right past the rings. I just did a bore scope test down the cylinder to see what the cylinder looked like, and I really can't tell until I tear it apart. I can see that the top of the piston's pretty oily, so we know the rings are toast, but well, we'll see when I pull the cylinder off. So I'm getting ready to tear this down. We'll pull the exhaust off and start pulling the heads and cylinders off here shortly. Probably not tonight, but probably well, I don't know, maybe I'll get a couple hours in tomorrow. My wife's off this weekend, so you know how that goes. We'll be doing stuff, fixing the house and whatever else. So we'll start tearing this thing apart, and it'll give me a chance while I have the exhaust off to go ahead and polish up the head pipes there, which I was going to take off anyway. So just look forward to that, and we'll see what kind of damage we got in here, if I need cylinders or not. I think if I do need cylinders, I won't be putting R80 stuff back in there. I'll be doing R100 cylinders with pistons, and probably try and get the compression up from this thing's only got 8.2 to 1 compression, so try and get it to Euro spec, which is like